My name is Evan Unti, the guide at Deschutes Angler Fly Shop, and today I want to talk to you about our in-house Euro leader design. We build all our Euro leaders in-house. There are tons of commercially available ones, but we find that they don't really suit our needs. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why we design the leader the way we do and how our leaders are constructed in terms of the materials we use and the different lengths we use for the different materials. The first piece of the Euro leader is going to be 4 feet of 2x fluorocarbon material. This material is a little bit larger in diameter than the rest of the leader and is a little bit stiffer than the rest of the material in the leader. The reason that we use 4 feet of this material on the back end of the leader is that it helps prevent tip wrap. Tip wrap is when you're out fishing and the cast has a little bit of slack or the wind's blowing and creating slack, which is very common on the Deschutes, and after you make the cast, the leader wraps around the tip of the rod like so. You don't notice it, you keep fishing, fish eats it, boom, snap the rod tip. This little bit stiffer material really helps prevent the wrapping at the tip of the rod when it's windy or you just made a bad cast, whatever the case might be. The next piece of the equation is really the bulk of the leader, okay? And we're using a material called Suffix. We like this material because it is very supple, it's very fine, it doesn't have a lot of memory, so it comes tight against the flies very quick and easy, allowing for greater sensitivity while you're fishing. It's important to have this material be colored because the color really helps you be able to find your leader. You need to be able to find your stuff when it's out on the water, so having something with color is very, very helpful. In this case we're using orange, but you can use a variety of different colors, pink, chartreuse, whatever you feel like you can see easiest. The most important thing is that the material is very supple and fine. And this is 3x material, 0.008 inches. So when you go to the store and you're looking for anything like that, just make sure you find that diameter because it's really critical that it's fine material. I'm going to use 8 feet of this material. So you can see there's quite a bit of that material connected to that 2x. Boom. Another blood knot to connect the two pieces together. The next piece that we use is about 20 inches of 3x fluorocarbon material. The reason for this little section here is to create a secondary sighter in case you need it. If you're fishing along and you feel like it's a little deeper and you don't want to change your tippet material, all you have to do is drop this piece of the sighter into the water and you have yourself a secondary sighter, adding about 3 feet of extra material into the drift. It's just nice so you don't have to change constantly when you're out there on the water. The next piece is, again, 3x, and this is a sighter material. In this case, this is the Rio two-toned sighter material. There's Cortland makes some, Hannock makes some. Lots of good sighter material out there. The most important thing is that the sighter material is something that you can see. If you can't see this material, you might as well be staying in the truck because it's really important to see this to be successful while you're out Euro nymphing. You'll notice that the bulk of the leader is 3x. We have virtually no taper in this, and it's really important for that leader to have little taper so that it comes tight quickly against the flies and allows for greater sensitivity in the drift, better strike detection, better drift concepts. And then of course at the very end of the sighter material we have the tippet ring. And on the tippet ring just allows us to add whatever variety of tippets that we want to use while we're actually fishing. That's going to be the bulk of what's actually under the water and fishing. And that way every time we're changing our tippet we're not cutting back on this sighter material. One of the cool things about being able to build your own leaders is play around with it. Nothing is set in stone. This is a formulation that we have developed over the course of our fishing and guiding time and are very confident in it. But of course you can play with it and play around with materials. It's a really cool thing to do and it can change your success while fishing. We do sell these leaders online. We have them on our webpage, as well as all the materials that we used to build these leaders you can also find on our webpage. If you like what you see from this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, and have a great day.